All right, the last division in the NFC is the West. I think this is still the Los Angeles Rams division to lose. I'm just not totally sold on them. I know they went to the Super Bowl last year. Pretty much their whole offense comes back. There are some questions about Todd Gurley if he's healthy enough, if he's still got juice left on him. I know some people think he's done. Others think he's going to be fine. They drafted Darrell Henderson last year. They get Cooper Kupp back. I think the offense will be fine. Maybe they could even take that next step. I think Jared Goff is still always going to be, for a lack of a better term, that system quarterback. I don't think he's a guy that can take the team on his back. He has to be a function of the offense, and I think that will always limit him. Defensively, as long as they have Wade Phillips, they're going to be a good defense, but you're starting to see some of their guys fall off. Aaron Donald's an absolute stud, but he doesn't have an Ndamukong Suh next to him. That may be addition by subtraction. Can Dante Fowler, kind of keep his momentum going? Marcus Peters and Aqib Talib, they're on the downside of their careers. They're still good, don't get me wrong, but I think the defense is going to take a little bit of a step back. So that's what kind of has me a little bit of hesitation with the Rams. I think Seattle is the number 2 spot, a team that's going to contend for the West Division championship, contend for a playoffs wild card spot. I'm still not totally sold on them. I just don't feel like they've drafted the best lately. They traded away their best defensive player in Frank Clark. They drafted L.J. Collier in the first round, and he just got hurt. And as they put it, he's got a rare ankle sprain. Just kind of where he sprained it was in a unique spot. So that's going to put him out for a while. So I'll be curious what they could do. I wasn't a big fan of that necessarily, taking him in the first round. They just got a lot of question marks. DK Metcalf, everyone's favorite receiver coming into the draft, fell to the bottom of the second round. He's been running with number ones, and they've raved about him. I guess I'm in a wait-and-see mode. I want to see him be able to be more than just a downfield straight-line runner before I'm going to go all in on this hype on him. But they have him running with their ones, and when they do 2 receiver sets, he's one of the outside receivers. So I think he's going to have success. Don't get me wrong. Don't take what I said earlier as a slight on him. But I think he's going to be limited in what he can do. But I'll be curious to see how he does. Russell Wilson's definitely going to take shots down the field with him. Can he win down the field against NFL corners? We'll see. San Francisco is a team to kind of keep an eye on. Last year, they were the Vogue playoff team that kind of came out of nowhere. Jimmy G gets hurt early on in the season. They're picking number 2 overall again. If Garoppolo stays healthy, they're better on paper. They've got, Tevin Coleman. They drafted a couple more receivers in Deebo Samuel and Jalen Hurd. They've got another year of George Kittle. Dante Pettis continues to get raved about. Potentially, they've got a good team. As a pass, defense, they've got that improved front 4. You've got Dee Ford. You got Nick Bosa. You've got Solomon Thomas, DeForest Buckner. If those guys could stay healthy, once again, you've got a fearsome pass rush. But can they all put it together? We could talk about San Francisco's potential all we want, but they've got to be able to put it together, and that's the big concern here. And then rounding it out, Arizona, another team that I have projected to be fighting for that number 1 overall pick. Cliff Kingsbury, Kyler Murray. Is this going to pan out? I hope so. Kyler Murray is such a fun quarterback to watch. Breaking down these 2020 prospects and watching guys, some of the Oklahoma players, I was like, oh yeah, Kyler Murray is just so much fun to watch. And I kept catching myself watching him. But is that going to translate? Can Cliff Kingsbury, a guy that was an under 500 coach in college, who couldn't win in college, go to the NFL and win? I'm not sold on it. Once again, their GM, Steve Keim, has not been drafted well. His track record of first-round picks is not good at all. Can Kyler Murray break that? I don't know. I think they struggle. I think Steve Keim's out. I won't be shocked if Cliff Kingsbury's out after this year. I think Arizona is not going to have a good year at all.